Ah. Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you darn it like, okay? Okay. And I want to say shout out to Lottie Dottie and every darn body. If you're celebrating a birthday anniversary, can see out of my mitzvah. We salute you, you, and you. Also, you know I am the Oprah of the what? The, the smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch. Okay? Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm trying to get myself together. Y'all know I do a medical procedure 3 times a week, and today is Friday. And I've lost some more weight, y'all, on purpose. And so since I've lost some more weight that I picked up because they wanted me to pick up some weight, but then they put me on these pills and it made me just crave potatoes. I've never craved potatoes like that. So I gained weight. And so I'm like, I ain't gonna get no bigger. I need to go back down to lose some weight. So I'm like, come on, kitten, stop. I am I was rather 220. So I'm trying to get back down to like 205. Yeah. I like me at that. I really wanted to do 150, and then my doctors them told me, heck no. Heck to the no, to the no, no, no. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to look all fabuloso in a 2-piece bathing suit with me and Auntie Melissa go on this cruise. Yes. So anywho, y'all, anywho, unless I get married before then. That's the only way I won't go with That's the only way I won't go with Auntie Melissa's if I get married. And because that's where I want to do my honeymoon. I've already let that be known. That's where I'm going to do my honeymoon is on the cruise. So yes. Okay, I got a lot of stuff to tell y'all. So let's get into it. First of all, I spoke with the prosecutor on my daughter's case. Some of you all know. Some of my new butterflies don't know, but Haven, welcome, Love Muffin. Some of you all don't know, but one of my daughters was murdered by her lover. So that was in 2020. Yes, 2020, and we still haven't went to trial yet. It's some stuff I was told today. I'm not quite happy about it, but we'll see how the outcome comes. And we're going to trial in May of next year. It'll be 4 years, y'all. It's ridiculous. But anywho, whatever. Move forward. So what else? It was something else I wanted to say about that. So it'll come back. So let's talk about it. Everybody's talking about it. I usually stay away from stuff that everybody. Hey, Auntie Melissa, smooches. I usually stay away. Girl, did you hear me? I said I'm trying to lose this extra weight, girl. So when we go on that cruise, when I join you on that cruise next year, unless I get married, it's the only way I won't go. But if I join you on that cruise next year, girl, I'm trying to wear a 2-piece. I want my goodness to show, you know. So anyway, yeah, if y'all have not subscribed to Auntie Melissa, y'all need to go over. She is raw and honey, straight up in your face. I love her channel, y'all. Yes, honey. Yes. So please give her a click and a view. Okay, so all right, let's talk about it. Like I said, usually I don't like to talk about things that everybody else talks about. I'm just like that. But because this is so in my face, I can't help but to talk about it. But I'm gonna come from a different point of view. Okay, I told my butterflies this year that that we were living in the year of exposure, right? that we will start seeing a lot of people get exposed. Okay. And 300 Creole YouTube husband, bless your heart. I ain't messing with you in 300. I ain't getting into that. Okay, so anywho, so let me show y'all why I think, okay, that this is happening. Let me pull it up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Give me 1 minute. And let me say this again. Let me echo what I've been echoing from the day of the echo, okay? Yeah, that made sense. It made sense to me. Okay, so let me check. My platform, my little channel, honey, it ain't for everybody. Okay? I know that. But for who it's for, they'll find me at the right time. Okay? But my little channel ain't for everybody because I don't beef over here. And a lot of y'all love all that beef and stuff, and that's good. You can like what you like, but don't come over here expecting it to be that. And just because I don't beef don't mean that my channel ain't whatever. I give you information, news you can use. Shout out to the content creator who created that. I give you a whole bunch of other stuff over here. You got plenty of beef. You can have it. You can have it teriyaki if you wanted. You could have it sliced if you want. You could have it medium rare, well done. You got all the beef you can take. Okay. When you come over here, no. Okay. So just to let that be known, you know. All right. So this is what I believe started a whole bunch of stuff with him. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is dumped by world's largest spirits maker after he accused it of racism and paying lip service to diversity. Okay, have you ever heard that thing to where they say you wrote a check your butt can't cash? He started forgetting that he's owned by the elites. Okay, y'all done heard about that Illuminati and all that, so you already know. So I think he forgot who owns him. Okay, and he started wanting to be real and come out real. You know what I'm saying? He's tired. He wanted to come out real, but because of who owns you and you've done so much stuff that the gatekeepers that y'all subscribe to has been keeping your secret for the longest. But once you came out against that, they done had a meeting about you. This is allegedly. You see my allegedly all the way across the screen. Okay, allegedly. They done came out with a meeting towards you talking about we're going to have to stop him. Who he think he is. We let him get this spot. He got too many skeletons in the closet. And he didn't think in his mind that they going to do nothing to him. He just didn't think. I don't know why. Because if they went after R. Kelly, hello, and they've been knowing what R. Kelly was doing. The reason why, let me address that too. The reason why I didn't want R. Kelly to go to jail, because I felt like this. Why come the Mammies and the Pappies didn't get locked up? Okay? Them kids was underage. Y'all took them kids over there and wouldn't check on them. They would get dropped off on a Tuesday and you come back 3 weeks later. Excuse me? Excuse me? How much sense does that make? So now that's why I was like, well, why y'all locking him up and you didn't lock the parents up? But I realized in their lifestyle and what they subscribe to, the Illuminati of it all, that, it's a price to pay in their world. Okay? You going to pay on the back end or you going to pay on the front end. Either way, you going to pay. Okay? So, that's what it was. So I believe, though, to be honest with y'all, I told y'all that the Kelly of it all was singing. Now, he was singing like, let me tell you, okay, y'all got me. Let me tell you whoever else you got to get. Hold on. And I believe that Mr. Puff Puff himself, name came across the Kelly lips to the right people. Okay? I believe all of this is tied in together, y'all. I really do believe all this is tied in together. But I also want to make y'all aware of this. What do I always tell my butterflies? That when they start throwing big stories out here like this, the government has done something that you don't know they done. And they are going to surprise you of what they've done. Anytime they put a big story out in front of you, like you said, takes your mind off of what's going on. And then after it's all over, you'll realize it's a bill been paid. I mean, been passed, a law been passed that you ain't know none of. Trust me. Anytime there's a big story, go back in history. Anytime there's a big story, like it's something done happen. Okay. And they're taking the whole world's focus off what they're doing and planting this stuff in front of your eyes. Remember, it's television. It tells your vision what to see, what to believe, what, it's television. Okay. So just know that eventually, maybe in about 3 weeks, you'll hear, oh, and law 2947A was passed on such and such. Y'all gonna be like, huh? When? How? When you was focused on Cassie and Diddy. Okay, let me get back to my story. Anywho, let's move back. So this right here, I believe, is why Diddy is in his trouble. He forgot who owned him. He forgot who you know what I'm saying? Like who was paying him, who kept him in where he was. And I told y'all back then when he started handing over people their rights and stuff to their songs, I said Diddy grew flee. Remember I said that? I said Diddy's grew flee. I don't know what he's fleeing from, but Diddy grew flee. I said because all of a sudden he's doing this great thing. All of a sudden, all this is he grew go. Now, do you remember what's his name? Not Run DMC, but his brother that was married to Kimora Lee Simmons. Russell. Okay. Y'all remember when all this stuff started coming down with R. Kelly, Russell got ghost. Do you remember that? Russell got ghost. Russell said, holla at you. See, Sarah Nara, see you later. Peace. I'm out. And Russell ain't been back. Okay? Because I believe Kimora Lee was like 17 when she got with him. I don't want to lie. So this is allegedly, y'all. But I think she was a teenager when she got with him. And Kimora Lee Simmons and Diddy's twins and his son Christopher, the dark one that looked like Diddy, they all got the same mother, the dark one and the twins. Kim Porter was their mother. And so Kim Porter and Kimora Lee Simmons were best friends. Okay. So let me just read this real quick. Let me see. Diego North America said it is breaking off his business relationships with Sean Diddy Combs after the music mogul accused the world's biggest spirits maker of racism in neglecting his liquor brand. See, he should have kept his mouth shut. Okay, so down here it says, which accused the company of racial bias and failing to equitably, I'm sorry, y'all, I cannot read that because I have my glasses on. Adequately promote his Ciroc vodka and DeLeon tequila brands. Okay, so yeah, he should have kept his mouth shut on that, but he didn't. So now he's got to pay the piper. No pun intended, R. Kelly, but now he's got to pay the piper. But I'm telling y'all, R. Kelly sung. I don't care what y'all say. He sung. He sung. He told I guarantee because he said if he got locked up, he was telling on everybody. So I'm telling y'all, here's the thing. People been trying to poke at Jay-Z for a minute. Okay. I think Jay-Z gonna continue to play his part in this whole thing. But I'm telling you, it's something brewing. They are trying their best to poke at Jay-Z, and he ain't going. Jay-Z's smart enough, he ain't said nothing. They keep on trying to put that guy on him, say that's his son. Jay-Z ain't said nothing. Do you hear me? He's still focused on his family and Beyonce. He ain't said not a nothing. Because he realized either way I answer this, I could be putting a target on my back. So I'm going to keep letting y'all suspect whatever y'all think y'all suspect, and I'm going on. But it's something, I'm telling y'all, it's a target on Jay-Z right now. It really is. So I don't know. But I do believe that if there's an indictment that'll come down for Diddy, I really feel Diddy gonna flee. I already think he got stuff put in place for him to get up out of here. I think he still got some rich people that will still help him for whatever reason. Maybe because he's keeping their secret a secret. You feel what I'm saying? So, I really thought it was over for him when we found out that it was Diddy who who they said smacked the cheeks of Usher. They had some stuff done or whatever with Usher. And again, all of this is allegedly. So, I thought it was over for him then. I have been hearing for years that Diddy was beating Cassie. Now I'm way over in Kentucky, okay? But I've been hearing for years that he beat that girl. And she was so scared to leave him. So when she left him, I was shocked. I was like, ain't no way in the world he just let her leave. No way in the world. Because to me, he was taking out on her what he couldn't do to J-Lo. Get into that. Do y'all remember Miss J-Lo? Miss Jenny from the block? To me, my opinion, don't mean it's right because I'm saying allegedly. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, y'all. I think he took out on her the way that Jenny from the block left him. Because he was in love with Jennifer. He was in love with her. Okay? And when she up and left him after that shooting, I think that messed him up. I really do. So when they brung him this fresh little 18, 19-year-old Latina, okay, he was like, I got me one, and this time I'm going to hold on to her because she going to do everything I say because I'm going to make her scared of me. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, So, yeah, I've been knowing that. Now, Diddy has a old security guard. He get on my nerves. He acts like some scorned lover. He been on these streets for years trying to get Diddy brought up in some stuff. And I just didn't like him because I just feel like you're trying too hard, bruh. You trying too hard, So yeah. So I know he's happy. I think his name is Gene something. I think they've interviewed him lately since this Cassie thing blew up. But you see how smooth it is when you move in silence. Cassie moved in silence, y'all. She ain't let nobody know nothing. Cassie looked like she was happy with her husband and them 2.2 kids that she got or whatever. And honey, we hadn't heard from Cassie at all. And Diddy was out here living it large, spreading it wide and all this stuff, honey. And then bam. Now, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, November the 15th is when Kim Porter passed away. November the 16th is when Cassie brought charges up on him. Almost to the day. So I'm just saying, IJS, so yeah. I don't know. I hate to see another black man go down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate to see another black man go down. I do. We have too many things going on in the world that's against us as it is. However, me being a rape conqueror, because I'm more than a survivor, okay? I'm more than a conqueror. I understand how you feel when it comes to the residue of rape, okay? A lot of times, let me tell y'all this. A lot of times rape doesn't have to, because I heard people say all the time, with all these prostitutes and stuff out here giving it out, why he gotta rape her and stuff like that? Rape is not about that. Rape is about power. If you never get anything else from my channel, get this from me. Rape is about power, not about sex. It's about, I own you. I'm gonna make you fear me. You're gonna do whatever I say do. Because once, like I told y'all, I had Stockholm syndrome for the main person who, was molesting me, raping me, and all this and stuff. I end up with Stockholm syndrome. I actually, because he had so much access to me, I fell in love with him. So after you go through the fight port and all this and stuff, and then you go through, whatever, you can develop a Stockholm syndrome. Okay, to where you start fighting for your the person who's victimizing you. Okay, the person who's doing the worst to you, you start protecting them and fighting for them. I understand their mentality. I understand where Cassie, could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's about power. It has nothing to do with sex. Sex is just the humiliation of it. Power is what rape is about. Okay, so never forget that. It's about the power of it. It's about the strong arm of I own you. You gonna do what I say do. Because it got to a point because my family wouldn't stop this particular person from being around me and on me and all this and stuff like that, that he had carte blanche to me. He had access to me anytime he wanted to. Anytime. So it got to a point like, okay, anytime he said, you, come with me. I'm serious. You, come with me. Now she's going with me. She ain't going with y'all. She going with me. And nobody buck at, nobody but two of my little young cousins. They used to try to fight him because they knew what he was doing to me. And that's why I love them to this day. I treat them like they my brothers. I do. Because they the only ones that stood with me and would fight for me. And they knew that he could beat them up, but they stood together for me. So yeah, so I understand that she was at a point she felt hopeless and helpless because everybody, this series is powerful man. And and am I blowing it all off on him? Here's the thing, y'all, that gets me. People know the stuff that be happening and then get mad when it's exposed. Talking about, well, why she wait so late and why all this and stuff. Well, y'all knew what was going on. I'm gonna take you back to the Kellys of it all. They knew what was going on with him and Aaliyah. Y'all can think they didn't if you want to. The mother and the father had Aaliyah's marriage certificate annulled. Hello? People knew what was going on with them. However, as sick as it may be, R. Kelly was really in love with Aaliyah. For real. He was really, it's bad because he was too much older than her. But he was in love with her. So that's why in his mind, I'm telling y'all in his mind, he didn't see nothing wrong. He didn't see nothing wrong with what he was doing at all. And it was everything wrong with what he was doing. Let me see. Hold on. Spread the word to all Black women about their blessings from Goldman Sachs. A bank started over 100 years ago in New York City by white men. Black women should, hold on, it just skipped. Okay, Black women should also date interracial. I'm like this, Van. At first I was like, no, I'm going to stay in my own race. No. But then I thought about it. You know what? The world is not like it. Heaven is not like it. So I am open. But I'm open to interracial. I am. Now I'm open to it. Unfortunately, a lot of my brothers, and I stick with my brothers, don't get me wrong, but on this, what I'm about to say is the truth. A lot of my brothers don't believe in marriage. And a lot of sisters, we know we wife material. We know we wives. We not just know I'm just gonna date you for the next 15 years of your life and all this and stuff. No, man, no. And unfortunately, they don't believe in marriage. They don't, for whatever reason. A lot of my Black brothers are, marriage is an oxymoron with them. They rather date you forever. They'll even try to live with you, but they don't want to say I do. They'll tell you, nah, I ain't gonna get married, cause nah. They too messed up to get married, but not fixed enough to not screw and all that and stuff. So that's kind of weird. If you know something's wrong with you, go to counseling. They don't want to do that either. So that's what opened me up. That's what made me rethink my issue, because my great grandfather's white. He's actually French. So, straight, transparent white, honey. And so I got sisters that look like Mariah Carey, and they daddy's my daddy. Mariah Carey look like she's straight up white. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get to this point in my life and be like, no, I'm just, now, would I prefer somebody that looks like me? Absolutely, because we got a lot more in common. But I can't sit around and wait for somebody like me to realize that I'm a jewel and, say, oh, well, she's a jewel. Let me go ahead. No, I ain't, because if you let them, I'm serious and I'm not trying to be funny. And black brothers, I love y'all, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. If you let a brother, he will date you until times get better. And we know times ain't really getting no better, but he'll keep dating you until times get better. Won't marry you. He'll date you though. you know. And I don't know if it has something to do with, coming from slavery, and some of our mindsets is like stuck on it. I don't know what that, I have no idea. I don't know. I was blessed that a man saw that I was a jewel and he pointed me out when he first saw me and he made that thing happen, So yeah. So let me see exactly. Not one parent was charged. Yeah. Okay. So exactly. That's why white slave masters used to rape the female and male slaves as a sign of dominance and ownership over them. That's true. 300. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. So, yeah. Yep. That is absolutely true. So anyway, y'all, but yeah, it's about like 300 said, it's about dominance and ownership. It is, it's power. That's all it's about, is power. So I will say this. I'm going to always stand with the victim. I am. Even though I hate, because Diddy set the tone for dark-skinned men to carry themselves in a certain way. However, I always stand with the victim because I've been one. And I know how that feels to not have anybody stand with you. I believe you. I think Cassie has a good husband. My husband is what allowed me to get healed. I started my journey of getting healed before my husband knew everything. But then he helped me heal. He helped me okay with telling my story. He helped me okay, being okay with let me see. Hold on. Okay. He helped me be okay with who I am, and to go to counseling and all this and stuff. And he loved me through it. On my nights sometimes when I would just be in my sleep and I would be crying in my sleep, he already knew. Like he would slide over and hold me. He would wake me up and go, babe, babe. And I go, I jump and all that. And he's like, it's me. It's me. It's me. Okay. It's me, babe. And I would just bawl, y'all. I would just be crying so hard. He would just hold me until I go to sleep. His shirt and chest would be all wet and stuff. And I'd be like, I'm sorry. I got snot on you. And all. He's like, I don't care about that. That's what wash machines is for, man. You better lay right here and let me hold you. I'm like, okay. So, yeah. It is what it is. So I hate that this is happening, but it's like I told y'all, this year's the year of exposure. I told y'all, it is. And everybody in the industry should actually be scared. Seriously. Everybody. If you got any type of skeletons, baby. Because I even heard that Missy Elliott got some skeletons. That her and R. Kelly, now this is allegedly, this is just gossip, okay? It's just gossip. I was trying to find that thing that they sent me with all this information and I didn't have enough time. When I do find it, I'll bring it back on. But allegedly, her and R. Kelly, when they used to travel on the plane, they had girls on the plane, and Missy, supposedly, Missy likes her own kind, if you feel what I'm saying. And so, it was a whole lot of things that used to take place with these girls and everything. So they've been holding that for a minute. And even though Missy was sick, a lot of that she disappeared on because her story was about to come out. Somebody was trying to blow the whistle on her. So I don't know if that's true or not. That was just some stuff that was going around in these little, y'all remember this person called Sandy Rose? She used to be like somebody like Wendy Williams, but she did hers in paper. Who was that? Anyway, so yeah, Sandy Rose, and that's the one I'm talking about. Like her information used to be in the paper and all that stuff. Let me get some water real quick. Okay, okay. Yeah, Sandy Rose was a gossip column. Yeah, okay. That's where I got it from. They used to send them things out like as often as news would be spoken and all that and stuff. And they used to send them to me when I was working for the government. And I was like, oh, it used to be my little thing reading Sandy Rose's information. Like, what you saying? So I don't know whatever happened to her. I don't know if she's still living or not. But yeah, that used to be one of my favorite things I used to read was the information that people would send her about the celebrities and stuff like that. And that's where I got that information from. Like that's why I said allegedly. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. So let's go here. Okay, let me go here with the Will Smith before I get into something else I want to talk about. What time is it? Okay, I'm still doing good. Okay, Will Smith. I still support Will Smith. I still support him. And I understand that people are getting greedy. Will Smith is never one that comes out here and tells things. He's not. He leaves it up to everybody else to do, and he works on the back end. He's a September Libra. When we got things that's boiling, we don't tell y'all nothing. We can keep a secret like a mother. So, do I believe that he's doing something behind the scene to come against that rumor? Absolutely. And when it's all said and done, y'all gonna be like, "What? I ain't see it happening." Do y'all remember that what's his name? His DJ, Jazzy Jeff, DJ Jazzy Jeff. Remember he said, I'm surprised Will hadn't snapped by now. Because Will left where he was living at. His mama made him, Will was whooping people. He was beating people up where he was. So y'all can keep thinking Will is this marshmallow cream puff. He just let everybody walk on him and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. I know that laugh. I know Will's laugh. I used to do that. I used to do that. I'm telling you. You laugh, but people know you behind your laugh. They know you laughing to keep from clocking out. Seriously. I used to do it. I used to laugh all the time. Even my auntie said, you laugh at everything. And laugh was keeping me from doing what I really wanted to do and was keeping me from getting charges. So I know that laugh. When I hear him laugh all the time and all this and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I know that's a crazy laugh. That man crazy for real. Y'all better leave him alone. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all better leave him alone because he ain't no cream puff for real. You remember how and I love Eminem, don't get me wrong. Remember how Eminem tried to come for him? And he got that straight. Eminem didn't come back, did he? All right then. All right. I'm telling y'all, Will, he's borderline, sir, he's borderline crazy. That's my opinion. I don't know that to be a fact. It's all allegedly. Allegedly, from what I see. He's like, you ever seen like a crack, like a hairline, and the more movement around it, the crack becomes bigger. Well, that's all we're gonna say about that. That's all we're gonna say about that. I'm telling y'all stop thinking that man's a cream puff. He's just playing his cards right. I just told my baby girl this, and if baby girl you listen to me, love you, because my daughter found my page. Okay, bless her heart. Anywho, I just told my baby girl this. My baby girl, she's a mixture between me and her dad. My husband used to be a boxer. Okay, I know martial arts. He's a boxer. I fought because I had a bad temper and I was so short. people used to think that they could, just bully me or whatever until they realized my fight game was something other different. They was like, don't mess with that little girl. For real, she ain't got it all. Leave her alone. So, and my husband, like I said, he used to be a boxer, and everything. So he was a brawler. And his reputation precedes him all the way across the state of Kentucky and Georgia. So she got that, honestly, the fight part. You know what I'm saying? The temple part is me. My husband, sometimes you had to put your hand on his pulse to see if he was still living. That's how cool he was. If you really wanted to get under his skin, mess with his wife. That's the thing that messed with him, his wife, okay? Other than that, he look at you like you 10 karat crazy. Me, on the other hand, it don't take as much. Okay, it didn't take as much at all. Okay, seriously. And so my daughter, she, and I told her, one of the things that stored me about this temper thing to start calming me down is when I start having stuff to lose. When you got stuff to lose, you start to do things differently and think differently. And I told her, you've been blessed. God gave you, I ain't even gonna get into her business, but she's blessed. Do you hear me? And I told her, now you got stuff to lose, baby. You can't think in your old nature no more, because the 1 minute you go in your old nature, it can cause you to lose everything God has blessed you with. I know. I said, you ain't no punk, and your fight game is what it is. Let them think and say what they want to say, and I understand. She said this woman stood up and pulled her pants up and balled up her fist. She was like, what? Meet me outside. Come on, what? That's me. So I gotta talk to her because that was me. That was me. I ain't do no whole lot of arguing. That's why I don't argue today. That's why I don't beef. I don't know how to do that. Because when I'm pissed, I'm pissed. It ain't for no show. When I want to fight you, I want to fight you. Seriously. So, nuh-uh. We ain't playing those crackhead games. So like I told her, when you got stuff to lose, baby, you got to think differently. Think money. You got to think white. Yes, I said that. You got to think white now. Make them pay. Okay? So, yeah. And what's with you old women? I'm 53. So I can say that. What's with you old women jealous of these young girls? What's wrong with y'all? You didn't get a chance to shine when you were younger. You didn't get a chance to... There is nothing that a young girl got, how she look or nothing, that's going to make me go, she thinks, really? Really? I don't get it. Like I told her, they mad you got more than them. Sometimes these older women are mad because you got more than them now. Not when they were younger. You got more than them now. And they want to know, how you getting out? How she do? None of your business. None of your business, jealous. So y'all quit that. We're supposed to teach the young. We ain't supposed to be jealous of them. I don't get that. I really, really do not get that. Bless their heart and all their parts. Okay, move forward. So since we already own the disgrace and the disgruntled, I want to show y'all something. Somebody sent this to me. Let's get her going. Okay. Oh boy, I love you so. Never, never, never gonna let you go. Once I get my hands on you. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, let's see. Which one do I want? Do I want? Right here. Okay. This is only, but this is going, just roll with me, y'all. Just roll with me because I got a point to make with this. It's always a method to my madness, right? Okay. Hopefully this will be up loud. If not, you got to turn your speakers up. Here we go, and one.
Whiter than snow, whiter than the whites of your eyes. Sugar. Non-integrated, non-black, sweet sugar. But you see, there is a black man in your sugar. His name is Norbert Rillier. Norbert Rillier in 1846 invented a vacuum pan that revolutionized the sugar refining industry. Now, you have to dig.
Did y'all know that a black man invented the machine that makes sugar? I didn't know that. Here we go.
To find that fact. I mean, it's not much history, but it's still history. Now, what do you stand in? In your shoes. Now, there's just you and your shoes, isn't it? Nope. See, there's a black man standing in your Oxfords with you. Sharing your soul and your heel is a man, his name is Jan Ernst Metzelger. And in 1863, this is a drawing by the kids, Metzelger invented the machine that made mass-produced shoes possible. Now you have to dig around for that.
Did you know that a black man made the machine to mass-produce shoes? Me, the 300.
Fact, too. And again, it's not much history, but it's history. Am I coming in clear to California? I mean, is this TV signal driving through a pass in the Sierra Nevada mountains and slipping into San Francisco? Okay, well, I want to thank you, Jim Beckworth. Jim Beckworth out of St. Louis, hunter, trapper, and honorary chief of the Crow tribe of Indians. We had trouble finding you, Jim. Though you helped open the West, you didn't make the books. Chicago, right here, where the Wrigley building is. Young fellow by the name of Jean-Baptiste de Sable. Jean-Baptiste, he founded you, Chicago, when he traded with the Indians. And of course, there it is right there at that particular time. It was called Chicago or Stinking Onion by the Indians. And de Sable, he didn't even change the name at all. Now you take Lewis and...
I told y'all that a black man is the one who discovered Chicago.
Clark expedition here, right in there. You'll find a black man named York helping to open the West. Those men are trying to wash the black out of York. That's what you might call historically significant because a lot of people think we ought to wash white, but we ain't gonna, you see. Texas. Coming to you, Texas, right down the Chisholm Trail, right here. Right down there with 5,000 black cowboys who never made it to the Hollywood West. Did you know that? Huh? In the same group, there was one black outlaw. His name was Deadwood Dick, who claimed his soul brothers were Bat Masterson, Billy the Kid, and Jesse James. Deadwood Dick used to ride into the saloon, order 2 drinks, one for himself and one for his horse. And here's his horse, drinking a shot of red eye with a straw. And how about the 186,000 blacks who fought on the Union side during the Civil War? 38,000 died. How about Teddy Roosevelt's charge up San Juan Hill? It wasn't just the Rough Riders who made it. 4 black regiments went right up with Teddy. They didn't get lost going up the hill. They got lost in the history books. How about the North Pole? Snow White? Well, the first man there was black, Matthew Henson.
I told y'all that. I told y'all that the man at North Pole was a black man. Here we go.
Spoke Eskimo. And he was Admiral Perry's navigator. And although he made it first to the pole, it never quite made it to the history books. And how about your heart? Can we get there?
Yep. Black.
All right. Daniel Hale Williams first performed open heart surgery successfully. Now, this list could go on forever. Blacks who made it, blacks who made history, but who didn't get into the history text at all. And the strange thing is how little there is about us in the textbooks. Napoleon once said history is a fable agreed upon, and the fable agreed upon up to now is that American history is white on white. But sometimes we did get into the history books. All wrong. Now you take this one. The Growth of the American Republic, 1942 edition. Samuel Eliot Morrison, Henry Steele Commager. Quote, as for. This has to do with slavery. As for Sambo, Professor Morrison. Sambo, Professor Commager. As for Sambo, whose wrongs moved the abolitionists to wrath and tears, There is some reason to believe that he suffered less than any other class in the South from its peculiar institution. Peculiar institution means slavery. Although brought to America by force, the incurably optimistic Negro soon became attached to the country and devoted to his white folks. Unquote. Those lines were written by two Pulitzer Prize winning white Northern professors.
So, I hope y'all learned something from that, because a couple of those things shocked the stuffings out of me. I was like, what in the French poodle? I never knew that. But I did know about the Chicago thing. I did know about North America. What else did I know about? The open heart surgery, that it was a black man that first did that. Also, I'm just going to find that, and I'm going to bring it back on her when I do one of these again. That Alexander Graham Bell, they gave him the thing for the phone. Actually, it wasn't him. It was a black man. He just didn't have the money to get it patent. He didn't have the money to y'all. Not that we made everything, but we made a majority. Okay, we made majority. So yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff that is being hidden from us in textbooks, because people can't let you feel good about your race. Okay. Because if you knew the truth about what your race was really doing and what they really did and what they were really about, then, that'll give you some comeuppance about yourself. That'll make you, yeah. So, no, we have to keep you in what we feel like is your place, air quotes. We have to keep you in what we feel like is your place, which is under a certain group of people. Now, it's getting to the point to where not only do they want us submissive or under that group, but they want other two groups, over us, so we can be at the very bottom holding up everybody. Yeah. Back then, it was illegal for black people to patent things, so a lot of white men took credit for a lot of these interventions. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Let me tell you, one of the reasons why I come on here and I tell stuff like this, or I show stuff like this, is because we have a lot of people not wanting us to know who we are. We have a lot of people that want us to stay in quote unquote our place. So somebody got to come on here and let us know we about that life, that we all in the bag of chips, dips with our fingertips. Okay. So yeah, that's one reason why I come on here and I tell y'all are beautiful. I love the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That we come in our shades. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And my peoples is about that. Y'all are some good old people. Y'all are smart. You is kind. You is precious. You is pretty. My eyes jumping. I wonder what that means. Anywho, so yeah, that's why I come on here and I tell y'all, I keep y'all abreast on our history. Hopefully I can teach you something that you didn't know, that you that you can understand, and things of that nature. Because, like I said, what I can say is this. Oh, by the way, don't forget tomorrow, Saturday, the 19th. The 18th. I'm sorry, not the 19th. I got something else I'm doing on the 19th. Saturday, the 18th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing Holiday Love. Yes, 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 yes. We are doing Holiday Love. If you have lost someone around the holidays and things like that, or you lost someone before the holidays, or either you deal with depression and things like that, come over, bless us with your presence so that we can love on you and hopefully give you some things that you can implement that will help you this Thanksgiving and this Christmas, okay? And things like that. Because I know, the first holiday after I lost, when I lost my significant other, my husband, when I lost him 4 days before his 60th birthday. And then it was right before my birthday, because me and his birthday is only 2 weeks apart. So it was right before my birthday, and then it was right before Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it was so hard. It was hard, y'all. Especially Thanksgiving, because there's a lazy boy chair my mom has. And everybody knew that was my husband's chair. Everybody knew. Grandkids, everybody knew. When we went over there, even when we went over and it wasn't Thanksgiving, he'd be like, look, he goes straight, getting that chair. And I mean, everybody knew it. So, we even named the chair after my husband because it was his chair. So just imagine going over my mom's house and seeing that chair and not seeing my husband sit in that chair. It just, and like right now, people are just now, like my mom is just now beginning to sit in that chair. She hadn't sat in it. Nobody has sat in it for the 2 years he's been gone. She's just now sitting in that chair. And she said, I sit in this as a remembrance of my son. My mama never called my husband her son-in-law. She called him her son. She would tell everybody, that's my son. you know. So yeah, I understand how heavy that is. When I lost my daughter, knowing that we was having the cookout and stuff, and I wouldn't see her loud self come in, her Gemini self come in and go, okay, y'all can start now. I'm here, Jess, it's her. Yeah, y'all can go ahead. Yeah, I'm here. That was her, and everything. And we look forward to her coming in with her loud self, talking about, hey, Jasmine's here. The party can start. Hi, everybody, I'm here. Like that. So, so it was hard. It was hard. 4th of July was coming up. It was just hard. So yeah, I understand grief and depression and stuff like that. So that's why we calling it holiday love, because we want to love on you. We want to, we want to love on you. What else was I gonna say? The 20th, which is Monday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will have my friend on here, and he does for extra living. He is a big time stripper. So I want to know, how did he get his girl to marry him? Because, y'all, let me tell you something. Being an ex-one myself, somebody got to really love you and not care what people say about you in order to marry you. And my deceased husband, y'all, he was like, man, whatever. You my wife. I love you. I don't care. Like, it takes a special breed, because most men are too worried about what a man gonna say. How's it gonna look to them and all this and stuff. So it's it takes a man who is secure in who he is to know your past and say, you my wife. And I wish a ninja would. I wish a ninja would, So she's like me. If me and you hitting it off and you that hey, and we get married, I don't care. Okay, and y'all have to pay to look at it. I get all that for free. See how that works? See, I'm very secure in who I am. Y'all have to pay for that. I'm good. Thank y'all, because I needed a fill in. So every time y'all see him, y'all gotta pay him, so I can get my pedicure and all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, they don't work on secure women like me. It don't work on us. Try again. Secure men like my husband, my deceased husband, it don't work on him. Try again. Try again. I don't care nothing about all that. He'll tell you, okay, you told me that for what? Because you think I'm going to leave my wife? He'll start like, for real, you told me that for what? Okay, so now that I know, what am I supposed to do? But see, some men, they can't take it. I don't want no man looking at my wife. Oh, I can't. No, man. That's that insecurity. Because if you wasn't insecure, you would flip that and be like, look on, bro. Just don't touch her. Because what you see is me. GE is me. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. But yeah, so, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So, let me tell y'all. So, we're going to talk about marriage, love, and everything. Hopefully, we can get into some sexual conversation. I hope my friend, the real Anthony McNeil, I hope he's off where he can join me on the panel. I hope so, because, man, me and Anthony, we feed off each other. Boy, we feed off each other. So whatever. So yeah. Anywho, but you say? Maybe his wife has the same mentality as his other. Well, that's why I'm gonna ask him. I don't want to assume it. That's why I'm gonna ask him. I mean, she could be. Could be. So, I mean, you never know unless you ask. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all. So that's gonna be really, really fun. It really, really is. I'm gonna pull the video up of how I got introduced to him. I have played that video once before, but I'm gonna pull that video up on how I got introduced to him and everything. See, I used to date a well known stripper. Okay. He's in a couple of movies. He's also in Lil Wayne's video. What's Lil Wayne's video? Uh what is that video? Hold on. Let me Google this video. Hold on. How come it won't? Okay, here we go. I'm still here, y'all. I can hear the song in my head, but I can't come up with the words to pull it up. That's messed up. What's her name? They said Beyonce took her fame. What is her name? Carrie Hilson. Okay. Okay, here we go. Actually, it wasn't even Lil Wayne's song. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. Okay. I ain't going to play it. I'm just going to show y'all. Let me see if you can pull it up. Georgia have a lot of fond memories for me. Yes. Anyway, so, okay, let me tell y'all a quick story about that. All right. Quick story about that is one day, my husband and I was sitting in our room. We was thinking about where we was going to go and all this and stuff like that, right? So my phone rung, okay? Because every time this particular person would come to Kentucky, okay? So my phone rung. And I forgot that I still had that picture on said number of said person from said life before said husband, okay? So anywho, my phone rung. That picture popped up. Boom! And I so happened to forgot that my husband was sitting right there with me. And picture popped up on their phone. He's like, excuse me? And I said, oh. He's nah, ain't no ooh. Give me a phone. Y'all, so, yeah, that was it on that. I had to, let this person know that, yeah, I can no longer, yeah, I'm married now. So thank you, though, and I wish you well. I was a mess, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was a mess. Pray for me. I'm serious. That's why I don't get mad about a whole lot of stuff. That's why I tell my own team, I was a mess. I'm so serious, for real. So, it is what it is. But yeah, my husband wasn't having that. I know a whole lot of people thought he, okay. Yeah, it would have been your mistake because that man was crazy. He had something wrong with him, for real. Something was wrong with Mr. Slaughter. Anywho, anywho, I'm just saying. But yeah, so, you know, he used to. No, I know Static. I knew he's dead now. I knew Static Major. I know Player. You know, Bam. Bam is a good friend of mine. And he's the dark skinned one that always wore that head on his head. That's his name is Bam. Matter of fact, I just talked to Bam and saw Bam last week. So yeah. Then you had Static Major, then you had your boy Smokey. Smokey was traveling with what's him Thong. He was traveling with them for a while, singing with them. I ain't seen Smokey, so but I have seen Bam. Yep, they right there in Louisville, Kentucky, honey. They was right there by Central High School. It used to be some apartments called Village West, and that's where they all grew up at, right there by Central High School, not too far from Indy's. So yeah, they the ones that wrote Aaliyah's last album that she put out when she, rocked the boat and all that when she passed away. They wrote that. They get credit for that. Static Major, he had just flew back from doing Lil Wayne's song, Lollipop, like a lollipop. He had just came back to Kentucky from doing Lil Wayne's video for Lollipop because he wrote it. And he came back, he was sick. He went in the hospital, he never came out. I think it was COVID then because they couldn't tell what it was. So it was COVID. I think it was COVID then. So, let me see. I keep telling you they're in the group, Drew. Okay, that's why I said, what's his name? I don't know if Bam is. Now, Bam didn't say he was, but Smokey said he was. But matter of fact, I'm going to see Bam Sunday. I asked him then. Drew Hill. Yeah, that's why I said thong. I couldn't think of the name of the group. So, yeah. So anyway, y'all. So yes. Oh, Jesus. So anywho, y'all. I'm having to do something I don't want to do. Let me tell y'all that. Yeah, Black. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, when I see him, I asked him. Not that I'm doubting you, but, if I can get it from the horse's mouth, I like to get the horse to talk, So, yeah. Anywho, y'all, I'm having to give up coffee. I went all the way down. Okay, put it like this. I'm having to give up McDonald's coffee. McDonald's coffee, I don't know what it is, but it makes my stomach, I don't know, it does something to my stomach and it makes me feel a certain type of way. So I'm having to give up McDonald's coffee. I tried it again because I hadn't drunk McDonald's coffee in a while. I got my own coffee here and all this stuff. So I went and got me a McDonald's coffee today. I got me a little bit of senior citizen coffee, right? And I swear I'm feeling the same way I normally feel with McDonald's coffee. I don't know what it is about that coffee now, but I can't drink it. So I'm not going to keep trying to drink it. It's a fool that don't change his ways. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't a fool or foolish. So today is my last day, period, with McDonald's coffee. So, but y'all can keep drinking it because, I got stock. I need somebody to keep them, but I do drink my own coffee. And that's what I should have did. I should have just came home and, put mine in my Keurig and went on because I don't have no issues with that. But it's with the McDonald's coffee I do. So, but I'm still a coffee drinker. I just don't drink McDonald's coffee no more. So, yeah, that's basically what that is. And, what else was I going to say about that? If you want to take some of the sting out of coffee and if you want to make the coffee more potent, where the coffee bean come through more, but you want to take the acidity out of the coffee, this is what you need to do. Are you listening? You got your pens handy? Sprinkle a little bit of baking soda in there. Okay, like Arm & Hammer baking soda, Red Mill baking soda. Just sprinkle just a little bit, like just poof, like that. That right there kills the acidity. It takes it down so it won't upset your stomach, and it also makes the coffee bean inside of your cup. It makes it stronger. Okay, so yeah, it does two things. It takes the acidity out and it makes the bean stronger. So that that's good. Yep, that's good. So just to let y'all know that and everything. If you did have to give up coffee and you want a coffee substitute, something that tastes a little bit like coffee, really it tastes a lot like coffee. That is dandelion. Okay, dandelion tastes like coffee. It does when you just like if you don't add anything else to it, but you can put dandelion and fix it like you do your coffee, and I promise you, it's healthier, and that way you'll know. So yeah, so get you some dandelion root. Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, but yeah, I am gonna see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. I don't know the song tomorrow. Today. Anywho, anybody talk to RNY, tell her I still have not got her email. And for some reason, I can't put my email in anybody else's chat. And when she's trying to leave me something, it doesn't leave on my. I don't know what YouTube is doing. I swear I don't. YouTube done got on my nerves. They really done got on my nerves. And I'll tell y'all also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 1,000. Yep, almost, y'all. Oh, come on, stop jumping. My eyes jumping. I'm almost at 1,000, y'all. Almost. It's been a long, long time coming. But I know change long. I'm acting silly, y'all. But yeah, I'm almost at 1,000. Almost at 1,000. Almost at 1,000. So tomorrow it's gonna be Holiday Love. The one and only Miss S_Hutchinson will be over here as well. A couple more people. We're gonna have a while. It's not gonna be no longer than an hour, because y'all, for real, I thank you 300. Yeah, because I really, when it goes longer than an hour 15, I start to, yeah, I can't do it. All right. So I do appreciate you guys. Don't forget, like I said, to like, share, and subscribe. To all my new subbies, smooches to you. I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. And don't forget, no matter what the test, always do your best. This is